Hey guys, Mark Newsom here at Henderson. Look, one of the things that I've been asked a few times on our Blue Wave customers is how do I set my Suzuki digital gauge and how do I navigate it? So today I'm going to review how to set up the initial settings of your gauge. So if you walk around here, I'm going to walk you through this process. It's super easy, takes less than 3 minutes to do it all. So we're going to key on, gauge comes up. You have 3 buttons. You've got your menu, down arrow, up arrow, and this set button. The first one we're going to do is hit our menu, and that will bring up all of these different things. You have your illumination settings, diagnosis, display, device list, and down at the bottom you have your initial setting. So to select any of these, you're going to hit set. This asks us if we want to revise our initial settings. We do, because we haven't set them yet. Go up and hit set. You can change the language. Again, if we hit set here, it will go English, French, all the different ones. Hit menu to back out of that screen. Go down to unit. So we hit set. You have the unit that you want your distance measured in. You can hit set and navigate through those. You have kilometers. We're going to leave this one on miles. Go down and you've got your quantity. So this is going to be things like your fuel. We don't want it measured in liters. I want it measured in my gallons, US. We hit the down arrow again. This is your speed scale. So this is going to be what your gauge looks like, where it shows your minimum miles per hour all the way up to the top end. So if you're only cruising, below 80 miles an hour, then your low speed scale will be fine. If you've got a 450 racing engine on this thing and you want to expand that out, you can go to high and show more. Go down here, this econ line, this is talking about your fuel economy. Your DQ means distance over quantity. The middle one is your quantity measurement over distance. And then the last one is your liters per 100 kilometers. So right now I have my units set in miles, quantity set in gallons, my speed scale on low, and my fuel economy, I want to see the distance over the quantity. So the miles I've gone per the gallon. So I hit menu to back out of that. Then you can go down to time, hit set. This is where you choose whether you want your clock on and off, whether you want to see it in 12 or 24-hour increments, and where you select your time zone. Go down to position and hit set. So this is where you have your engine settings. For most of the boats we sell, we have one engine. So there's nothing complicated here, but if you had multiple ones, then you could select the number of engines you have, 2, 1. Yeah, we want to exit without saving. We only have one engine. Same thing with the gauge, and then right here you put your engine serial number. So this gauge will sync with that specific engine. We're going to back out of that, go down to your component settings. Here's your tank. Okay, underneath the component settings you go to your tank. This gauge will read your fuel efficiency, but first you have to tell the gauge how big the tank is, and then you have to calibrate the tank. You got to tell it how many gallons you put in the first time. If you ever want to reset it, if you feel like your miles per hour or your gauge has gotten off, your gallons per minute has gotten off, you can reset it right there. So again, we're going to hit menu to back out of that, hit menu again, and you're back to your main screen here. And that's how you go through your initial setup.